Okay, I'm gonna turn off notifications so I don't get any of this stupid shit coming up. There we go. So, there's been a whole bunch of cut content that's been hacked into Gilf dungeons. So I got a whole list of them right here. So we can take a look at it. What's this one? Alright. I was thinking of this. Oh man, it's been a while. We should wear the Tomb Prospector outfit. Yeah. Feels real appropriate. Alright. Gotta get my bearings about me a little bit. Okay. Alright, we're gonna search by Gilf here. Now, this says it's a Tumerian dungeon at depth 0. So I don't really have a chouse for depth 0, but we'll see if this works. Isn't that weird? Zully the Witch, privacy closed. Did it work? That's really weird looking, isn't it? Well, let's see what's here. Alright, let's go in here. See what's good. Ah. Okay. How do I run again? Circle? That's right, circle. Get up. Alright. Probably helps I remember how to do this. Alright. Okay. I think we've seen enough on this one. Let's just go somewhere else. I didn't want to be here anyways. The next one's called Great One Beast. Okay, so this one, well, that was, maybe we should go back and check it out a little bit. But that was called Nightmare Moon Presence. Which, just kind of had a thought. I'm not actually sure how to leave this place. I guess I get to shoot an item and get back to the hunter's dream. I kind of want this blood echoes back, just because, you know, you never know, man. I might need it. Oh, he's so low poly and gross looking. Alright. So I can see the edge. I'm sure I'll just like fall into oblivion if I go out there. Oh, it looks like he'd be pretty easy actually. Ooh, what's he doing? Okay. Okay. I'll tell you this, like I'm doing pretty badly fighting him, but there's like nothing to this guy, you know? I mean, he's clearly more than just low poly unfinished. Let's check out another one. Bone word. What's that mean? Bone word. It's been so long since I've played this. Homeward Bone, Hunter's Mark, I think. Huh. Man, I may have fucked myself just now, dude. Back in the entrance. Oh! Void falling, it says. So, we just gotta find a nice little spot out here, I guess. Man, this is giving me a real unsettling feeling. Looks like something inappropriate is happening down there now. brick pattern down there. It's like their default texture. Or no, I guess it's the background to this loading screen. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I probably should have thought about that before I just kind of jumped into some cut content, but it's alright. Oh, we gotta put on our little hand lantern. There we go. Alright. So, yeah, even like the ritual altar is a little unsettling with the way it's working. Let's go ahead and just remove that. Alright, let's type another one. Let's check out the Great One. Oh. So this is another Temerian at depth 0, which, you know, clearly no chalice exists for that, but the game's code allows it to work. Probably because it is depth 0, and, you know, it must keep track of your access on that specific number. I don't know, I mean, I've never heard of anyone going into like a depth 4 before a depth 3, you know. Alright, another one from Zully the Witch. That's so unsettling. Okay. It doesn't even let you access it right away. Acts all weird about it. Okay. Alright, here we go. Fight the watchdog that's a bit smaller. Let's try to fight him a little bit. He looks like he's just like a big werewolf. Arthur, man. I guess his you know. Oh, you know what I'm about to say. Alright. Oh, God. This guy's pretty beatable. Well, I know these guys don't like this too much. You know, I thought I had that one in the bag at least. That's alright, we got a bunch of these to go visit. It's not like I can take these echoes with me anyways. You know what, it's pretty beatable. This is fucking good. I mean, he's not hitting me with nothing. Man. It's almost like his hitbox isn't actually adding up with his 3D model. Looks like there is something over here. I mean, you know, it kind of looks like just more Chalice Dungeon stuff, but I don't know which one it's supposed to look like. Oh god, I'm stuck. Huh, okay. So I guess we'll go into the void the other way. Next one sounds real interesting. It's called the Murder Room. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. His bark is worse than his bite. Alright. Looks like the arena for the Rom fight in the Chalice Dungeon. You know what? Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? It's smaller, though. I think it's smaller. Alright, so... I don't know. I really like when that line for, I guess, the... I just think shit like this right now, falling out of the world. That's pretty cool. I like that stuff in video games. Yeah. Alright. Check out a new one. So, Murder Room. Very interested in the Murder Room. This dungeon contains some cut enemies. Patches the spider's floating head. Patches the spider with a fall body that acts as a messenger bath without conversation except when killed. Man-Pig and Tumerian Spirit. Killing Patches the spider in this dungeon doesn't affect the main game and respawns in this dungeon on reload. Patches was always kind of weird in this one because when you got to the point where Patches would appear in your Chalice dungeons, I'm pretty sure about this, that it basically does nothing for you, like nothing different, because otherwise, instead of Patches, there would have been a messenger bath anyways. So I think what's going on right now is that the game is kind of like freaking out that there's no chalice to put there. So it's kind of thinking about what it wants to do and then just finally gives up. Okay, here we go. Some enemies drop gems that have no effect at all. Some celestials stay underground. Oh jeez! Holy moly, look at this stuff. I'm not gonna run towards that shit. Oh no, not those guys. Oh fuck. Okay. I have a feeling some stuff's gonna fall behind me. Alright, we'll see. Wonder why falling all the way down here puts you in the hunter's dream. Maybe it's just smart. Yep. Anyway, what I was going to say is maybe that was smart programming on the developer's part, where if you somehow go out of bounds to that degree, that it just throws you back to the hunter's dream for safety. Alright, let's try that again. So, that's a Tumerian messenger? I've never seen one of those guys. Or whatever itself. Man, there is just so many. Just so much shit. They're not even that strong. I feel like some of these guys should be killing pretty quickly. Blue things. I can't remember if I've ever seen them before or not. Alright, we'll go in there one more time. Well, I don't think I have a choice. Are they all weak like this? Oh, I can pretty much kill the fuck out of everything in here. Maybe even that giant. Oh god. Oh man. So much shit in here that the sound died. I'm hearing this shit in that virtual surround sound. It's all sorts of crazy. Oh, I gotta pick that up. Pick it up. Okay. Hey, that naked guy back there with the, I don't know, the thing. I don't remember him either. I didn't do Death 5 that much, so. I've never seen these things in Chalice Dungeon 7 either. Man, you mean I could just kill that thing? Oh, I gotta pick up those items. This actually might be a good time to use the other sword. No! Okay. Ah! No, it's a terrible time to use the other sword. What is that thing? Yeah, I don't remember that guy. Oh god, why did I go over there? Now I got all those guys after me. Alright, got a tempering blood gemstone. We'll check out that guy. Another one. You know, I'm surprised some of these monsters are ignoring me, even though I'm like right here. God, oh god. Damn it! That fucking crossbow guy. I didn't see the pig. I did not see the pig yet. Yeah, why haven't I seen the pig? The pig's... Oh god. Why do I keep doing that? So, what's the deal with this room anyways? It's like some kind of enemy testing room. I'm gonna kill this guy. Yes! Alright. Oh, he's got shit to pick up. Another one. I didn't want to be there anymore anyways. I meant to do that. Check out these gems. Yep. Gems that have no effect. Huh. Zeros. Alright, well the murder room was pretty fun. But now we have a prop test room. Now that sounds really cool. So, it looks like there's not too much to actually do in this one, but there might be some stuff to see. Also, I feel like shit right now. I've got a really bad cold, but this is, Bloodborne makes everything better. Alright. Need our little lamp so we can see in the dark. Alright. The game's thinking about it. Okay. Okay, let's check out each one. This is the broken chair, and then the non-broken version. I don't think this is a chair that's normally breakable, so yeah. Guess they're testing walls that were at an angle, I guess. Or maybe they're testing the... I don't know. This is kind of weird seeing the walls actually like this, because this implies that the wall is an object, and usually in video games you don't treat walls as objects. Treat doors as objects, and that's why this is here. But oh, I didn't think about that. The notes say that this... That was good. That was a good guess. That was a really good guess. Would you read that? That was really good. That was really good. Oh yeah, I remember these things. Alright. I guess this is just random bodies that are hanging out. Yeah. No, there are illusionary walls in Bloodborne, but they're only in the Chalice dungeons, I'm pretty sure. And, I don't know how I feel about them, in Bloodborne. It's kind of like, in the predetermined Chalice dungeons, you know, they're kind of easy to find because people leave notes, you know, but, in a random dungeon, you pretty much have to hit every single wall. You know, and you kind of know what to look for, you know, but some kind of invisible object here. So, the guide said that these chests are not interactive. Oh, hey, there's another fella here. Let's give him a little wave. Or a point. There's a lever. This is a Chalice Dungeon elevator. I think. It looks a little weird. It's almost like they've got two of these elevators on top of each other. I don't really know what's going on here. Now, I can't remember if I've ever seen a messenger bath like this. Maybe this is what they look like before they have the messengers, but I don't remember. I think the shop one is available from the moment you appear in the Hunter's Dream, but there's a lot of things that change through the patches. So it's kind of hard to tell. Maybe unpatched Bloodborne, when you first open Hunter's Dream, it may look like that. But I don't think they put messenger bats in the chalice dungeons that don't do anything. I'm trying to sound out where this fire's coming from. Okay, it is coming from... Actually, it sounds like it's coming from this. Yeah, probably it's coming from this. Why did they need to apply the fire burning sound to some candles like this? I don't know. What is this orb thing? I've never seen it. Okay, this looks like a piece of the elevator that was in, I think it was a Depth 3 Numerian dungeon. Tumerian. Okay, I've seen these before. So, you know, this is like a suit of armor. You find these in a couple of the Numerian dungeons that are pre-generated. Huh. Anyway, these are kind of neat because they imply that these were the first people who ever went into the dungeons. I always found this to be very fascinating lore, especially when you consider the types of armor that people in Dark Souls would be wearing. It gives this additional, I guess, information that reinforces the need for the hunters. There's like a sound effect for even walking on top of it. Huh. Circle of candles. I don't remember if I've ever seen one of those, but I mean, there's candles all over the place in this game, so... This looks like something you'd see in, I guess the Nightmare. Okay, now I'm pretty sure I've never seen this before. Now, what's interesting about this particular pig corpse is that to me it resembles the pile of dead pigs that you find in the dungeons. There's a spot where you just, I don't know, it's in a couple places, you know, in the pre-generated dungeons, but you just come to this room and there's a pile of dead pigs. Now they're like a flat kind of texture almost, not exactly, but like it's like a hillish kind of looking thing. This is way more modeled than those. But I mean, I guess it kind of resembles the other giant pig, but you know, I don't know. Oh, let's leave a note. It'd be funny to leave a note here. Let's see. Where's my notebook? How many notes do I have? Okay. Let's do reeks of dead body works, but let's look for something funny. Okay. Creatures. Unknown thing kind of works because, I mean, I've never seen it, so. Is pig really not one of these things here? Alright, let's just do that. This looks like a Chalice Dungeon cannon, but I'm not sure if the ones in the swamp are pretty much the same thing or not. I can't remember, but it's definitely a Chalice Dungeon cannon. This is a Chalice Dungeon door, but I don't know if I've ever seen. I can't remember if I've seen them like this or not. I mean, I don't know. It's definitely a Chalice Dungeon door, either way. Same with all these. Some Chalice Dungeon trap. You know, I hadn't really spent a lot of time looking at the sky here, but I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be up here. I guess it's just stuff they hang off the ceiling in the dungeons. Maybe in the main game, too. Yeah, it's just those cage elevators. It's a closed version of the cage. I never really thought about it, but it's kind of interesting how the doors are given, like, their own light source that apparently comes from nowhere. I guess this is the gate that's right outside the cathedral? I'm not really sure. That's a Chalice Dungeon chest. I can't remember if I've seen this one or not. It's definitely not a common one. Maybe it is. This game's got so many damn textures. So ridiculous. It's a great thing, though. I cannot remember where this is at all. I guess, I have no idea. I have no idea where this is from. You know, okay, this bridge right here kind of reminds me. I think this is the switch, the lever that you find in the dungeons that lowers these bridges. It makes sense, but that statue's kind of really human looking for a dungeon, you know? I can't tell. Anyway. Kind of another strange thing to see tree. Ah, here it is, the pile of pigs. This is what I was talking about before. And yeah, you can see what I mean when I say it resembles these things. I never really noticed the giant pig in the middle of the pile, though. I don't remember ever seeing them this huge. I mean, this size, definitely, but yeah, this is the pile of pigs. Can you imagine the smell? That's gotta smell great. Like, holy shit. Also, I don't really get this, because it's like, you find this in a dungeon, and it's like, shouldn't these be way more rotten? Like, is it really going to be juicy like the sound is making it out to be? Like, these things must have been in here for a thousand years maybe. I mean, that's kind of the timeline I was figuring, maybe 1,000 years, maybe 400. Okay, something like that. They're not really good about giving you years and things like that. I mean, is it really going to be still juicy after 50 years? I mean, come on. I don't know. They could focus in on this too long. What in the world is this? So bright. Okay. Alright, let's look at the lights. So, it looks like to me there's something. I don't know what it is. It also looks like multiple layers of something. It's like drawbridges. Something's really slowing the game down right here. I don't see why these lights would be the source of that. And this place just goes on and on. Candles with blue flames. Bells. with the. I can't remember what that symbol was. It's the most famous Carol room. I know that. I think it means hunter, maybe. It's interesting. Some of the bells. I know what these bells are. Okay, this is a weird thing. All right, so this is a little known thing. Uh, in the dungeons, every once in a while you will come across these bells. Okay, and they're very rare. Now, what's interesting about the bells is that they react to this item here. I don't have it with me, but it's the box that you get from the subquest involving that little girl by the window, who gives you the music box. That music box, if you bring that to these dungeons, and you come across one of these bells, and you play that music box, these bells ring. And when that bell rings, every monster in the dungeon becomes aware of your presence and comes right for you. It's the craziest thing. It's. I think you can shoot them and they react too. Which, by the way, okay, but yeah, that's one of the weirdest things I've seen in the game is these bells. All right. I should probably have looked at what's on there before just fucking it up a little bit. You can tell I'm getting a little done with this section, so I'm just kind of trying to move it along a little bit. But this just looks like stuff you'd find in the treasure rooms in a dungeon. Yeah, whatever. Can I break this? Alright. This is an unlit lamp, I think. I mean, it is definitely a snow lantern, but I don't know if there's something special about it. Anything special with this? Guess not. Well, let's move into that section. Pretty much. I don't know unless there's something really interesting over here. Must be. I mean, there's something here. Maybe something that was deleted. I don't know, but it's interesting that all this is kind of empty. All right, so whoa. Wow, check that out. There's another section. There's a section below that too. There's this. I mean, this is a chalice dungeon, so there's 3 depths to this. This must be. Maybe they were testing the depth mechanic here. All right, let's look. Oh, that was cool. Okay. Well, maybe we can play with that later. Y'all still with me? Okay. What do you think? You want to see some more? Let's take a look. What we have after this is the spiral staircase test room, which some enemies are new game difficulty while others are new game difficulty 6. Chamber of the Seal contains a Hunter's Phantom that is solid and can be killed. It's possible. There's a hunter apparently in the Nightmare Moon Presence Dungeon. Huh. I don't know. That one kind of sounds boring. Well, we've got a room with 3 wet nurses in there. Let's just check out what's in that one. Yeah, maybe we'll hear some new music or something like that, you know. Game's thinking about it. Okay. Oh. I remember this thing being pretty easy. Oh! Okay. You guys hear that? That is the lullaby from the music box. You know what's very interesting about that? This boss in particular can be glitched out with the music box. What's in here? Oh. They tricked me.
Some places was kind of boring. Let's check out something else. So, okay, I guess I'm reading, if I'm reading this wrong, but what this is telling me is that the hunter ghost that you're seeing sometimes is not an actual player. It's really kind of creepy. Man, I love this game. Okay. Almost finished with our pilgrimage. Now this just looks like the same place as before. This one's not doing his random hitbox damage. But you know, he is hurting me, and it's not giving me rally. It's gonna... Okay, there it goes. Alright. So, freak, that's fucking weird. So I guess this is where they went to test bosses. So this looks like the DLC boss, final boss area, but it isn't. I'm pretty sure this isn't it. The same kind of setting where it's off on a coast like this, but it's more than just unfinished. It's really different. I can't remember if I've heard this track from anywhere else. I'm sure I have. Why wouldn't they use this? Some kind of orange light. I'm pretty sure I'll use one of these. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much all she wrote for right now. I'm going to do a little bit more reading tonight. And I think I'm gonna try and get brave enough to go into these ones that apparently you can get stuck in. So there's some character killing dungeons out there. It's on my face. Wow. Well, I was just there the whole video. That's cool. Well, Mr. Croix, I think that's about it, man. That's all I got for you. But I'll let you know if there's more. Yeah, it's I think a lot of people have this kind of weird relationship with this game. Maximilian, the guy who does all the fighting game videos, he says this is his second favorite game ever. And his favorite game is Final Fantasy VII. I kind of find myself in almost the same exact spot. I don't know where I am with either of those two games, but you know how I feel about fighting games, especially Marvel. This one does this very good job of, God, what's the term I'm looking for? And Dark Souls 1 does the same thing. There's this kind of, I can't remember what the term is, but the environment and world of Bloodborne is so it's like I've been there, My friend Daniel says the same thing about Metal Gear Solid 2. He feels like he's been at the big shell. I didn't really feel that much of a connection with the big shell, but this I kind of have that, Dark Souls 1 does that for a lot of people. Maybe not for me as much, but this one, yeah. I think there's something else to it too. I mean, everything they did was so high quality, I mean, Dark Souls is too, don't get me wrong too, but all the weapons being incredible. All the outfits just looking amazing. I guess these aren't rare things in video games, but I don't know what it is. And I know the game is not finished. And I'm not really too sure if the goal of the Chalice Dungeon was trying to accomplish, if that was completed or not. I guess in some ways it has. But I don't know. That sure is a shitty looking moon though. Hey. That thing looks like shit. That's the finished product. I don't know. Maybe that's kind of like one of those on purpose kind of things, but I don't know, man. That looks like they found that on Google Image. But I mean, this is supposed to be a kind of fake dimension, I guess. Or a real dimension. Or a real world. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna shut this off. See you later.